Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Peace, love, and positivity to you. My name is Sohum, and today I'll be giving a full album reaction to the Concrete Blonde's self-titled debut album. Full disclaimer, I've never heard of Concrete Blonde before, haven't heard a single one of their songs. I really had no context for them before getting this request today, and after a bit of research, figured out that they are an American rock group formed in the 80s, and they've been kind of playing on and off together between the 80s and 90s, and apparently they're one of the most underrated groups from that era. So it's going to be really fun to potentially discover another diamond in the rough. Me personally, I love to do that, find the songs that nobody else knows. So excited to check it out. In terms of lineup, we have Jonette Napolitano on vocals, bass, and she also happens to be their sort of lead songwriter. Then her co-founder, James Mankey, he's their lead guitarist. And then lastly, for this album in particular, we have Harry Rushikoff on the drums. So I'm ready to dive in here, but before we do, a massive, massive thank you goes to B the Joyful for making this generous donation request and the album selection today. It means a lot, my friend. But now, let's jump into it. And I guess one more little note, when we get to Still in Hollywood, we'll listen to this studio version and then we'll check out a live performance of this song as well. Anyways, let's jump into it. The bounce has immediately set in. Oh, that's a potent guitar tone.
When I've had enough, I'll get a pickup truck and I'll drive away. I'll take my last $10 just as far as it will go.
Jeanette's voice. Her voice. There's like a sultriness to it. It's very breathy and relaxed and rich.
If I had the choice to take the voice I got, 'cause it was hard to find.
There's like a built-in airiness to it. Are you hearing it? The trust. She like raises it up, and there's like a cloud that accompanies the pitch that she sings on.
I had the choice to take the voice I got, 'cause it was hard to find.
Such a groove.
You know I've come too far to wind up right back where I started. They tell me who I should be. I'll never let the monkeys make a mess of me. I give all I have and it's all I can do. Oh, but I'm true. One more sunset laid my head down, true.
Ho, ho, ho.
One more sunrise over my eyes, true. And then they talk you up, and then they talk you down, and you begin to doubt.
Dude, I love this vibe so much. There's something that something about it that feels so relaxing. And I think it's in the way that Jonette is delivering these lines. The da da da, like that kind of, almost like she's fishing with her voice. She's just throwing it out there, seeing if anything sticks. It's like, you know, a vocal bait, if you will. But the thing is, it is so effective on all of us. It drew me in immediately.
Sometimes the reason seems so very far away. But I'll stop breathing the day that if I can't walk proud, I'd rather walk away. I do all I have and it's all I can do. True.
really, really nice. Super melodic. Really love the vocal melody and performance. Oh my god, what is this? Whoa. Whoa. There's that like urgency built into this already. By the way, at the end of this whole reaction, I'll give you my top 5 songs, so keep a list yourself. This is crazy. Ooh. And the way that the drums are panned, they're like around the world, you know? This oscillation on the bass.
And all the while behind the dancing eyes, the boy was crying. He creeps like ivy on the stairs. You know I liked him then. When we would sit and drink for hours and watch the sidewalks then. Oh baby, I don't want to hear your secrets. I don't share your pain. I don't want to know about the wrinkles in your bed. I don't want to hear about the ghosts inside your haunted head. Inside your haunted head.
That's so fun. I don't even know how to describe this genre. I really don't even know. It's almost like a speed rock kind of vibe. Like a bluegrass kind of metal. Bluegrass rock maybe? I don't know. This is a unique one.
No, I don't need your tragedy and I don't need your shame. You can't keep your promises, but you keep naming names. Your latest troubles out to me like a deck of playing
A little
cards.
spooky.
Well, don't you know that I can tell the kings and jokers what I'm part now? I don't want to hear your secrets. I don't share your blame. I don't want to hear about the wrinkles in your bed. I don't want to hear about the ghosts inside your haunted head. Inside your haunted head.
Wow, that energy. Wow, what a difference from the first track. Now where are we? Oh my gosh, these songs are gonna be so different from one another. Like, what is this? Oh, and I like those notes though. Oh, beautiful. Wow, the way this song is just sinking into my brain. I am down for this. Aren't you guys so down for this? Oh my goodness.
Sometimes we laugh like children, running hand in hand.
Awesome vibe.
Never felt like this before. I never will again. Sometimes we cry like babies.
This moody vibe,
To
bro.
my heart, I just can't stand to see you sad. It tears me all apart, and we're so afraid, and it's such a shame. There is
The
no
harmony.
reason we should doubt it, and the things we wanna say we never said, and we look away, and it's all okay, and never really talk about it.
Wow, I love the melody and the harmony.
We dance along the edge. Dance along the edge.
Oh, this song could go anywhere.
Dance along the edge.
It feels so melodically flexible. There's so much potential for this to go,
Seems so
to grow and grow.
always so untrue. Past mistakes, they make us shaky. I
Wow, this is so catchy. It is such a fresh vibe as well. Love these chords here. I really love this song. This is my favorite so far. And I was not expecting that, given how good True and Your Haunted House were, or Haunted Head were. I love the spooky vibe in this. Boom, boom, ba-da. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da. Yeah, dude. That is so melodically satisfying. Thank you, B, for sharing this with me. This is awesome. Oh, the guitar! Let's go! Let's go, Mankey. Oh my god, I got chills that whole time. That song was the best song. Oh my god, the guitar work towards the end and the harmonies and the spookiness and the melody. Oh my god. This is so different now. You hear that riff? Kind of like a punk rock vibe here. Definitely all the punk swagger you could want. Vivid imagery. It has that like anthemic punk rock feel. Super rebellious. Oh, I like letting the feedback ride here. God. This would be so fun to play on rhythm. Wow. The energy in that song definitely rivals what you have with your Haunted Head. But Still in Hollywood feels like it has obviously it has more plays here, so I have sort of the answer, but it feels like the kind of song that would have broader appeal across different subgenres. I sort of get that feeling through the youthful energy in it as well. Like, this totally feels like something you would listen to, like, if you were, uh, you know, in your like late teens, early 20s, that kind of era. You're trying to make it. You're all kind of like scrappy go-getters. It feels gritty musically, and you're still in Hollywood. There's that sort of mystique of Hollywood as well. So I think of a lot of like youthful kids trying to make it out there in Hollywood as I listen to that song. So it's very, very apt in what it's attempting to do. So now we're gonna actually check out the live performance here of Still in Hollywood. So let's check it out.
Is the band's anthem, a song that testifies to the group's tight delivery and Johnette's powerful voice. It's featured on their debut album entitled Concrete Blonde.
And I like getting to see the visuals too.
This morning and the psychic lady, she pointed at me, she said, "Come on in," so I gave her my money.
Their sound definitely matches the studio.
She said she saw the angels dancing with me, dancing to the rhythm of the beat on my feet. She said she saw the
At least so
angels
far.
dancing with me. She said, "Come on, come on."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, she has that powerful voice. So evident. The energy in this, it just keeps you going. It's literally, the engine is in this riff, but then the vocals keep you going as well. They all contribute so much. Get like sucked into the vibe, it is just perfectly magnetic. I don't even know what happened. It just felt so seamless, the way we transitioned from section to section, the way the energy is riding in this track. It is so perfectly arranged. This is good songwriting right here. I get why this song is the most played.
Me and you go get a new tattoo. We can head on the bike, we can cruise, we can start at the pier and share a beer. Head out to the desert, I can feel it from here. We ride all the way where the lizards play. We ride it on and on and on. There's a million stars and they'll blow you away, 'cause it's all so concrete. That's right, you know we can ride it out all night. Hey, I got to get away, gotta get away. If I get right, you know I'm just glad to be alive.
Super catchy riff and structure, all with the call and response. So cohesive.
Time to wrap up this edition of Music California. Tune in next time when we report on some of the best new rock and roll duets, including Tim.
So old school, 1988. Oh my God, I mean, this is a new band to me, but I already have a newfound appreciation for who they are because I get to hear them in that live setting. Ooh, that was hypnotic. I love the energy that they bring. How can it how can it be so good so quickly? Wow, all four of these songs have been bangers so far. Giving a top 5 is going to be real hard. Oh, interesting. This is an interesting intro.
Oh, Kim,
Da-da-da.
your diary said
Interesting.
the voice is calling you
Oh, so interesting.
from the edge.
Her vocals are so special.
Finally called you
This melody too,
away.
with the guitar.
You know I hear them too. They're telling me
Sorry for talking so much, by the way. I hope it's not too annoying. There's just so much to say here. The way that she is able to sing over this backing track with the guitar doing what it is doing, it is not intuitive at all. If you were to ask 100 singers to write a vocal melody for this backing track, I don't think any of them would arrive at what's being produced here. This feels so subtly different than what anybody else could really produce. I have to attribute that to just sheer creativity. I mean, from the actual melody she's selecting to the cadence of her delivery, I mean, I would not even know where to begin to construct what she's doing here. This has to be just her creative genius.
you know I hear them too.
To fit it to this backing track,
Need to stay.
the way that she is really impressive to me.
Oh, Kim, remember when we had a million plans and we believed them? Angry words
I'm fanboying over here.
ring in my head. I'd give every song I got in me to bring it back again. She said I could. She said hold on, 'cause it's good. She said you're right.
This is a 10 out of 10. Every song has been a 10. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm like so overwhelmed with how good this is. Oh, for all the reasons I've already discussed, this is so good. And the fact that they are just banger, 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 back 5 back. Albums like this are rare to, have true 10 out of 10s. So far, so good. Oh, now the delay. It's kind of atmospheric.
It may be all I have, but it's mine, it's mine. She said,
So nice.
She said, hold on, 'cause it's good. She said, you're right. She said, hold on, 'cause I know that you can fight. I know that you can.
Oh my god. Oh, the acoustic guitar is... This is surging dopamine through my body. That rich tone.
She said, I could, I know you could. She said, hold on, 'cause it's good. She said, you're right, no, you're right. She said, hold on, 'cause I know that you can fight. I know that you can.
Oh my god. I'm so happy right now. Beware of darkness.
Watch out now. Take
Oh.
care, beware. Fallen singer.
What a tempo and then melodic transition.
Dropping all around you. The pain that often mingles
Yeah, dude.
in your fingertips. Beware of darkness.
Oh my god. There's something I'm like overthinking it, which is very possible, or this melody has transferred scales 3 times in a row. It's so subtle. This melody is so interesting. I can't quite wrap my mind around it.
In your fingertips.
We would have swapped twice if we have.
Beware of darkness.
Like right there. That was the second moment. And then there's the third moment. Because it like goes minor. There have to be half-step movements in this. I'm like 99% sure.
Winding up inside your head. The hopelessness around you. In your heart. Beware of sadness. It can hit you. It can hurt.
My god, I'm so overwhelmed with how much is happening here melodically. It's so interesting to me. I'm so interested.
Beware of sadness. It can hit you.
It's like every 15 seconds,
Can hurt
or no,
you.
every like 8 seconds there's something just completely new.
Make you soar and what is more. That is not what you are here for. Here for. Watch out now. Take care, beware. Soft shoe shuffler. Dancing down the sideboard as each unconscious sufferer
That was like by far the most complicated song, melodically, even structurally. Um, wow. I don't think I've heard a song like that in a while. Like the closest I can even think to right now is is Prince. But then I'm trying to think like if I have any other better examples. I don't know, you'd have to look at my recent uploads to see how far back I would need to go to find a song that is as fluid in its movements from these between these scales or these keys at the very least. Maybe the closest would be like a Prince or like a Dave Matthews, maybe a Fish, or another one of the prog groups I check out. But like the thing is, it literally like every 5 to 8 seconds, something like major in my mind was changing, and it was happening so fluidly. That was like just like a flurry of musical punches, like in the best possible way. I think that probably has to be the most polarizing track. It looks like by play count outside of this final instrumental track here, it is the lowest, one of the lowest played, along I guess with Little Sister. I definitely don't think Beware of Darkness would be a radio hit, like that would be well accepted by the masses. But like this song to me it's like a character building song for them. Like if you're a true Concrete Blonde fan, Beware of Darkness is like in your arsenal. Wow. This is like almost like a pure rock vibe now. Dizzy, this is so good. Every song, dude. And right now on my tentative list, the song I have ranked lowest is Still in Hollywood. That just tells you how good every one of these songs have been, if that's the lowest song. heart, dude. I'm so happy with this album. Concrete Blonde. Where have you been?
Our mama's nest is empty, all the babies gone and grown. And you're talking, but I hear me.
Is this their slowest song?
Hear you.
Well, chillest song,
Look into
maybe.
a younger
Most
place
pop
that used
sounding
to
song.
be my own. Years apart, they make it harder to be near you. Little sister, oh little sister, all the times you couldn't tell how you missed her. But I'm only half a heart away. Yes, I'm only half a heart away. Over all the time and distance, I know where you are. And I love you. Above all, we're flesh and blood. Little sister, oh little sister, all along the way the road gets turned and twisted. Oh, and it hurts some, oh, it hurts some. Trying to find your way home.
I'm so impressed. What an atmosphere. I'm literally envisioning a beach vibe right now with the family, the sisters, the parents. Wow, great guitar work. The shaker. The panning of the guitar on the left. The other vocals on the right. The percussion also on the right and middle. The panning is crazy. Wow, what a full sound. I'm literally so impressed with every single one of these songs. Like, they all just continue to grow as you listen to them. So whatever they start at in terms of how good it is, it just appreciates and gets better with time. And as you get to the climax of the songs, it's perfectly peaked. I'm so impressed. Holy moly. Because at the beginning I was expecting like, man, I'm not going to like Little Sister as much as the rest, but it won me over.
Lots of guys can make me laugh and show me some good time. They treat me nice and want me by their side.
It has like a stripped down feel to this.
Lots of people call themselves my friends, and that's alright.
Kind of like a folk kind of performance.
The only one I let inside.
Simple chords.
You're the only one who leaves me warm and satisfied. And you're the only lots of people talking at me, tell me what is right. And lately I just don't know what to do. The only thing that matters is if you're with me at night. Everything's alright when I'm with you.
The song has a nice bounce. It's just a pleasant, I'm in my barnyard kind of vibe.
And you're the only one who takes me wrong and makes me right. Oh, and if you took your love away, you leave me high and dry. Baby, you're the only one can make me cry. You're the only one can make me cry.
Oh, I really like the variety in these styles and compositions. And here we are at the penultimate track.
Found some change in my pocket. I thought I'd take a chance and
Oh, I like the darkness in this already.
I'm alright. Just right now a little down.
It's arpeggiated
It
chords.
gets chilly over here. And it's a cold part of town, dear darling.
What a
We're
beat!
right about them all.
What a rhythm against this guitar riff.
They never came around to call. That's alright, 'cause I don't miss them anyhow. But it gets chilly over here sometime. It's a cold part of town. Cold part of town. There's someone waiting for the phone. It's raining out. It's getting dark and I'm alone. Can I call you? And can I sometime come around? Well, it gets chilly over here sometimes. It's a cold part of town, and it gets lonely over here sometimes. Cold part of town, and it gets lonely over
It's so surreal, this harmony, the vocal layers.
It's been a while, I still
With this rhythmic backdrop, it's unbelievable. It's like a angelic blanket above everything. Oh my god. I love how it's so cinematic, atmospheric. It has this alt rock feel, this noir edge. I am just floored right now. This has been one of the more creative albums I've heard in a while. I like this a lot. Here we are. True instrumental. The outro track. The acoustic guitar, electric guitar vibe to end it off. I'm totally okay with that. Oh, I love that chromatic descent. There's a bounce in there. Great tone. Feels like a true movie outro. Oh my God, guys. There you have it. That is Concrete Blonde's self-titled debut album. They just absolutely crushed it. That was such a fresh sound through and through. I could say that very broad statement, very specifically for every single one of these tracks today. I said it however many times. That's how many shots you have to take. I was so impressed. Wow, top to bottom. I mean, like, I could just deep dive every single one of these songs, which I may do, we'll see. But first I want to talk about this just at a high level because there's so much to cover, and then we'll jump into my favorite tracks. Maybe I'll give you the entire list from bottom to top. So it really felt, which is a very specific comment that I wanted to make, but it really felt like my ears were being massaged the entire time I was listening to this. There were a few very obvious moments where it was just like warm hugs for my ears, but really it felt like everything was so mixed and mastered perfectly. It was all pleasant. There was nothing that was too loud in a certain moment, or too much of a crackle, or just something very high frequency that can sometimes be disturbing to the listener. There were no such kinks like that. It worked out perfectly and felt warm every moment, which is impressive because we had such a diversity in emotional vibes from song to song to song. It's amazing that they were able to retain a sort of warmth over it all. I love that every single song grew. They were all so dynamic in their own ways, from genres and styles to the actual rhythmic feel from a section to another section, or the melodies, the vibe, the vocal performance, all of it. It was so dynamic, and each song grew in its own way. There was no predicting what they would do. There's no reliable formula that they that I can determine anyways for how their songs come together, because they're just so creative. And not only creative, I mean, that is kind of an obvious statement, but the arrangements were so fluid from section to section, and at the same time the actual playing, it was so technically precise. I want to say it was both fluid and tight at the same time, even though those feel like antonyms to one another. But I love it. I loved how unique all of these songs were from one another. The guitar parts were great. The harmonies vocally were great and beautiful throughout. I loved just pretty much every single style that they used too in these compositions. I'm just listing shit, but I have so much. I'm just dumping it all out. Great tempos throughout. I felt like the fast tracks were just fast enough for me to like be able to hang on to them without like feeling a little bit overwhelmed because of the speed. And the slower tracks too, when the tempo hit and the vibe was set, you can just bounce so easily. Um, and interestingly, now that I think about it, I barely thought about the lyrics at all throughout this listen, which is not actually typical of me. Normally, I do really consider the lyrics too, but honestly, I was so overwhelmed with how good just the musicality of it all was. The lyrics sort of came as a more of an afterthought for me. So maybe this album deserves another, a full listen through where I have the lyrics strictly pulled up and we can do a deep dive there. So maybe you can request that. Who knows? Man, this is so good. That's my high level of the album. Let's jump into each and every song here from bottom to top. By the way, if you enjoyed the reaction, leave a like and comment. Would love to know your at least top 5 or top 3 list from this album. So, in reverse order, and that doesn't mean there's any shade to the songs closer to the bottom. These were all so good. Honestly, all of these were at least like a 7+ out of 10. So, in last, I have Make Me Cry. Nice stripped down feel, and it definitely sticks out relative to everything else on this album, but I would say it's rather simple in terms of melody, in terms of chords. I liked it because there was a bounce throughout, so this track has a place, but I couldn't put this on the podium. Then I'll just say next up is Cold Part of Town. Really liked all the dark guitar feels, the arpeggiated chords. Some melodies would feel like they're part of the same scale, other times it would darken. But what was most impressive to me about this song was the way that the rhythm of the guitar riff and the drums interlocked, wove into one another, and still made it work, made it feel seamless. That was super impressive to me. Then afterwards, I have the true instrumental, a rather, I think, brief track in general. It is the outro there, so no lyrics, no Johnette on the vocals. I think it works for the last song of the album, just experiencing the musicality of the acoustic and electric working together well. It definitely felt like an outro, but I don't think it could make the podium. Then I have Still in Hollywood. This track, energetic right away, super youthful, very punk rocky, big guitar riff. I mean, it's the song that just keeps you going energy wise, and it had a really, I think, pronounced guitar solo, and I should say more of a rock guitar solo that I appreciated. And at the time that I had ranked it, it was the lowest. So the fact that this song could have been anywhere lower on that stack, again, is just a testament to how good all of these songs were. Then next up, I had Over Your Shoulder. Just pure rock, great groove, just super solid track. Nothing to, complain about. Gradual build, that climax at the right moment. Then I had Little Sister. This track, I would say, probably was the dark horse of this whole listen, because I was not expecting at the beginning of Little Sister for me to like it as much as I ended up doing towards the end. So to me, Little Sister had the, let's call it, lowest start, but highest finish. So that to me, I had to put Little Sister up really high. Next up, Beware of Darkness. This song just blew my brain. This is the kind of song that you need to play it on an instrument yourself to see what's actually happening. I can sort of hear it vocally, but some of the moments are a little bit less obvious to me, and I, for one, I want to really train my ears to pick up on all of these nuances and relay them quickly. So Beware of Darkness, it's, I think, the most interesting track. Most interesting track in terms of melody, but I don't think it has as much like radio. It's not really as radio friendly as some of the other ones on this list. So I don't know. I can imagine Beware of Darkness being an extremely polarizing track. But now I believe we are in the top 3. So this is the podium here. Song for Kim takes third. The interplay for me between the vocals and the catchy backing track blew my mind. I was not expecting that song to be so vocal forward and dominate the way it did. I love that also, just to at a high level, I love that these songs would rotate which instrument or which musical element was taking center stage, or even center stage for the entire track. So in one song it would be more guitar focused, and that's where the melody's coming from. Another track would be coming from the vocals. Another track, the interesting part was happening more in the drums. So they just keep rotating, and that is another feather in their cap. Super unpredictable in the best possible way. So I had Song for Kim in third there. Then in second, which will give away the first place song, in second is True. The opening track on the album, super melodic. Loved the melody from top to bottom. I'm a big melody guy, if you couldn't already tell. So I think my bias is clear. Give that a second. And then in first place, Dance Along the Edge. Wow, what a song. From the spooky vibes to the darkness, to the moodiness, to the harmonies, to the chill vibe, to the more intense vibe later, the guitar work to boot. This song was so complete in all of the possible ways. And to be honest, every single one of these songs had its own unique musical signature. But for whatever reason, Dance Along the Edge stands alone. I don't think any of the other songs replicated the ominousness that Dance Along the Edge did. And for me, I love like just horror movies too in general. This is more of a sidebar, but I guess is still tangential. I love horror movies. I love a bit of spookiness. I love a bit of darkness, of course, with my chords and melodies. So I felt like the spookiness was just subtle enough, even though the overcast is ominousness. It was still subtle enough that it doesn't overpower the track and feel like you're doing too much. You know what I mean? It's like a perfectly seasoned steak. But yeah, that's my list. So I'll just quickly list it off again in reverse order, and then we'll end it off here. Make Me Cry, Cold Part of Town, True Instrumental, Still in Hollywood, Over Your Shoulder, Little Sister, Your Haunted Head. I actually don't know if I talked about Your Haunted Head, but that was before Beware of Darkness, and then Beware of Darkness, then Song for Kim, True, and Dance Along the Edge. I am down for more Concrete Blonde, so if you would like to send a Concrete Blonde request my way, you can do so by clicking the first link in the description box below. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care, and peace.